Good morning, lecturer. My name is Kermei Hao. Today, I will be presenting my case study analyzed for CDT4054 Positive Child Guidance in Early Childhood Education. For this assignment, I selected case study 4, which focused on a child named Liam who demonstrates challenging behaviors such as defiance and tantrums during classroom transitions. In this presentation, I will discuss the possible factors influencing Liam behaviors, relevant child development theories, and support suitable positive guidance strategies that can help support his behaviors in the classroom. Here is the overview of my presentation. First, I will explain child behaviors and challenging behavior. Next, I will discuss the factors influencing behavior and related theories. Then, I will present positive guidance strategies that's suitable for this case study. After that, I will show a role play demonstration video. Lastly, I will conclude with key points from this presentation. To understand challenging behavior, we must first understand children behaviors in general. Children behavior often reflects their needs, feelings, and experience. Young children are still learning how to manage their emotions and behavior effectively. Sometimes challenging behaviors happens when children are unable to express their emotions clearly or when they struggles to adapt to different situations. Therefore, understanding children behaviors helps educators provide appropriate guidance and support. Okay. Challenging behaviors refers to behaviors that interfere with learning, social interaction, or classroom routines. Examples include tantrums, defiance, and refuse to follow instructions. In early childhood settings, challenging behavior is quite common because children are still developing emotional regulation and communication skills. This is why teachers need to respond using positive guidance strategies instead of punishment. There are several factors that may influence children behavior. In Liam's case, I focus on three main factors: biological factors, cognitive factors, and social emotional factors. These factors can affect how children think, feel, and respond in different situations. One relevant theory in this case is behaviorism theory. Behaviorism explains that children behaviors is influenced by environmental response and consequences. According to this theory, behaviors that are rewarded are more likely to repeat it, while behaviors that are ignored or discouraged may decrease over time. This theory highlights the importance of reinforcement in shaping positive behavior. Another relevant theory is social learning theory by Albert Bandura. This theory explains that children learn behavior by observing and imitating others. In classroom settings, children often observe teachers and peers and copy what they see. Therefore, positive role modeling by teachers is very important in guiding children behavior. In case study 4, Liam is a 4 years old child in a preschool classroom. He often becomes defiant and throws tantrums when asked to transition from playtime to story time. For example, he may refuse instructions, shout loudly, or throw toys when asked to stop playing. This behavior disrupts classroom routine and affects the learning environment. Defiance refers to refusing or resisting instructions from adults. Tantrums are emotional outbursts, such as crying, screaming, or throwing objects. These behaviors are common in young children, especially when they feel frustrated, overwhelmed, or unable to express their emotions properly. One possible factors influence Liam's behavior is biological factor. At Liam's age, emotional regulation and self-control are still developing. Because of this, he may find it difficult to manage frustration during transitions. This may cause strong emotional reactions such as tantrums. Cognitive factors may also influence Liam behaviors. Young children are still developing thinking skills, problem solving abilities, and understanding of routines. Liam may struggle to understand why he needs to stop and enjoyable activities suddenly. As a result, he may react negatively when transitioning to another activity. Social emotional factors also plays an important role. Children need time to develop emotional awareness, self-regulation, and social skills. Liam may have difficulty managing emotions such as frustration or disappointment when his preferred activity ends. This can contribute to challenging behavior. So, the first positive guidance strategy is consistency. Consistency means that the teachers respond to children behavior in a predictable and fair way. When classroom rules and routines are applied consistently, children know what is expected of them and feel more secure. In Liam's case, the teacher should remind him of the transition routine every day using the same calm approach. For example, before playtime ends, the teacher can give a 5 minutes reminder and repeat the same expectation consistently. Over time, this helps Liams understand the classroom routine and reduce resistance during transitions. The second strategy is positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcements encourage children to repeat positive behaviors by recognizing and praising their efforts. Instead of focusing on Liam's negative behavior, the teacher should praise him whenever he follows instruction appropriately. For example, the teacher can say, "Great job, Liam! You picked up your toys and came to story time so quickly." The positive feedbacks helps build Liam's confidence and motivates him to make positive choices in the future. The third strategy is providing clear expectations. Young children respond better when instructions are simple, specific, and easy to understand. Before changing activities, the teacher should clearly explain what will happen next. For example, the teacher might say, "In 5 minutes, we will clean up our toys and move to the reading corner for story time." Visual schedules or picture cards can also help Liam understand the classroom routine and prepare for transitions. The final strategy is offering choices. Giving children simple choice help them feel involved and give them an appropriate sense of control. Instead of forcing Liam to stop playing immediately, the teacher can offer two acceptable choices. For example, "Liam, would you like to carry the storybook or help me to hold the puppet to the reading corner?" If both choices lead to the same activity, Liam feels respected and is more likely to cooperate willingly. Next, I will show a short role-play demonstration based on case study 4. The video demonstrates how the teacher applies positive child guidance strategies, including consistency, positive reinforcement, clear expectations, and offering choices to support Liam during the transition from playtime to story time. As shown in the video, the teacher remained calm, communicated clearly, and focused on guiding Liam positively instead of punishing him. These strategies help Liam transition more smoothly while supporting his emotional development and self-regulation. This role play demonstrates how positive child guidance strategies can be applied in a real preschool classroom. Rather than reacting with punishment or raising her voice, the teacher focused on understanding Liam's feelings and guiding him through the transition. Combination of clear expectations, positive reinforcements, consistencies, and offering choices help reduce challenging behavior while encouraging cooperation. This approach also strengthens the teacher-child relationship and creates a supportive learning environment. In conclusion, children challenging behaviors should be understood as a form of communication rather than simply viewed as misbehavior. Leon behavior may be influenced by biological, cognitive, and social emotional factors, which affect his ability to regulate emotions and adapt by transition. By applying positive child guidance strategies such as consistency, positive reinforcement, clear expectations, and offering choices, teachers can support children's emotional development while promoting positive behaviors. Um, Positive guidance helps children develop self regulation, confidence, and healthy social relationships, creating a safe and supportive learning environment. That concludes my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope my presentation has provided a clear understanding of how child positive guidance strategies can be used to support children with challenging behaviors in early childhood settings. I will now be happy to answer any questions. Thank you for listening, and that is the end of my presentations.